Hello, scholars, and happy Wednesday. Let's get started. We are looking at Module 5, Lesson 7. The first word is Brooklyn. Let's read it together on 2. 1, 2. Brooklyn set up 15 rectangular prisms to make 15 towers. She put a cone on top of 8 of the towers. How many more cones does Brooklyn need to have a cone on every tower? You are going to mark up the problem on your own. When you are done solving all the way, you are going to press play again, and we're going to solve it together. So go ahead and pause and solve the problem on your own. Cool. Now that you've solved on your own, let's do it together. First, we got to mark up our problem. It says Brooklyn set up 15 rectangular prisms to make 15 towers. So that means Brooklyn took 15 shapes that look something like this so that she could make 15 different towers. I'm going to circle this 15 right here. Do I need to circle both numbers 15? The answer is no. And I only have one question. How do you know? How do you know? I know because this 15 right here is telling me the same thing as this 15 right here. All the problem is saying is she took 15 rectangular prisms that she was going to use to make 15 towers. So does that mean that she was making 15 plus 15 towers? No way, no way. We know that she was using 15 rectangular prisms to make 15 towers. Let's keep going. She put a cone on top of 8 of the towers. That means on 8 of the towers, she put a cone on top. How many more cones does Brooklyn need to have a cone on every tower? So let's draw our rectangular prisms. Instead of drawing a rectangular prism, I'm just going to draw rectangles. And we marked up the problem, so I'm going to check that off. Let's draw our rectangles. 1, 2, go ahead and count with me as I draw. If you need to fix your problem or your drawing, you can pause the video and fix it at any time that you need. So we have 1, 2, 3, count with me, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Give me a thumbs up if you have 15 rectangles or 15 rectangular prisms on your page. Nice job. Now let's draw the 8 cones that she put on top of 8 of the rectangular prisms. So she has, oops, that's not a cone. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope you're counting with me. 6, 7, 8. Great. Now let's write a number sentence to show what we know. So I'm going to set up my number sentence right here. If you don't have this set up on your page, go ahead and do it now. Now let's fill it in together. I have a question. The question says, how many more cones does Brooklyn need to have a cone on every tower? How many more? Do those words tell us that we are going to do an addition or subtraction problem? An addition or subtraction problem. That's right. We're going to do a subtraction problem because we are looking for the difference, or we are looking for how many more cones Brooklyn needs. So if we're going to do a subtraction problem, Let's set it up. We have 15 rectangular prisms that we started with. And we know that she already has cones on 8 of them. Now let's count the cones that are left in our picture to see how many more cones she needs to make sure that all of the rectangular prisms have a cone on top of them. Count with me. Let's get started. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome. Your picture should look something like this. If it doesn't, pause now and fix it. We counted that she needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more cones. So I'm going to fill it in on my answer statement and my number sentence. When you have all this on your page or on your packet, go ahead and turn the page and let's keep going. Cool. So today we're going to be working with our tangram, and we're also going to learn about equal parts. So right now, pause the video so you can take out your tangram. Your tangram should be somewhere safe. I have mine in this baggie right here so that I can always find it. But go ahead and find your tangram. Cool. Now that you have your tangram, let's do the first question together. It says, take 1 minute to create shapes with your tangram here. So you should have cut out your tangram into different shapes like this on Monday when we first learned about the tangram. So now you can pause the video and make as many shapes as you can with your tangram. Go ahead. Cool. Now that you've done that, let's look at some of the shapes that you might have made. I'm going to show you the shapes that I made with my tangram. I took my 2 triangles like this, and I said, what shape can I make with these 2 triangles? Is this a shape that we know the name of? No, it's not. Let's try a different one. Is this a shape that we know the name of? Yes, it is. This shape right here, I took 2 triangles and turned them into 1 big triangle. Nice. Now let's see, what about this shape? Is this a shape that we know? That's right. This shape is a diamond, or if you turn it, it is also a square. Nice job, scholars. I hope that you made some really cool shapes. On your page, you can draw the shapes that you made, and then on the next part, it says, what shapes can you make? What are the names of those shapes? So together, we made a triangle. So I'm going to write triangle, and we also made a square. Nice. Make sure you have the names of at least 2 different shapes on that page. Cool, let's keep going. The next question says, can you add another piece to your shape to make another larger shape? Looking at this question right here. Let's read it together one more time. It says, read it with me on 2, 1, 2. Can you add another piece to your shape to make another larger shape? Whoa. Okay, so here's one shape that we made. It was a square that looks like this. Now let's see if we can add another shape to it to make it an even larger shape. I'm gonna try this triangle right here. And now it kind of looks like we have a house. Nice. We could also try adding another triangle to it. Or maybe another square. It could look something like this. You could try adding a rhombus and a rectangle, or sorry, a rhombus and a triangle plus another triangle together. You can try adding all different types of shapes to make bigger shapes. Now we're going to talk about equal parts. Can you say equal parts? Nice job. Equal parts are same size parts that are used to make a larger shape. So if I have a square like this one, this looks like one square, right? But when I pull it apart, I see that I have two equal parts or two parts of the same size that make my one square. Do you see how I did that? You can try it on your own with your own two triangles or with a different shape. Let's go over some of these together. So first we're looking at this shape right here. Do you see two parts of the same size that are used to make a larger shape here? Give me a thumbs up if you agree. Give me a thumbs down if you disagree. That's right. I see two parts that are the same size that make a bigger shape. So I am going to circle this shape. Let's do the next one together. I'm looking at this shape right here. Whoa, do you see parts? Do you see parts of the same size that are used to make a larger shape? Agree or disagree? I think that I would disagree. I do not see parts of the same size that are used to make this shape. I see one triangle there, a small triangle right there, a square right there. Is this triangle right here? Oops. Is this triangle right here and this triangle right here the same size? Say no way, no way. You're right. So this shape does not have equal parts. So cross it out. Try the next few shapes on your own. Go ahead and pause here and then we'll go over them together. Cool. Let's go over these together. Do you see parts of the same size on this shape right here? Is this part and this part the same size? Agree? Disagree? You're right. These two parts are not the same size, so we're going to give them a big X. What about on this shape right here? Let's count the number of parts that we have on this shape. I see 1, 2, 3, count with me, 4, 5, 6. Do these parts look like the same size? Yes, so we are going to give this shape a circle. Now with the next one, do you see parts of the same size? No, I don't either. How do you know that these parts are not the same size? Yeah, I know that these parts are not the same size because I see one part that's shaped like a triangle right here, and I see another part that's shaped like a rectangle right there. And even when I'm looking at this triangle and this triangle, those two triangles are not the same size. So I know that this shape is not made of equal parts. Let's look at this last one right here. This shape looks like, does this shape look like it has two equal parts? How do you know? Nice, that's right. I know because I can see that this triangle and this triangle look just about the same size. So I am going to circle it. Now you get to do some drawing. The directions say, let's read them together. The directions say, draw two shapes made of equal parts. Let's do one shape together in this first box, then you'll do the next shape on your own. What shape should I draw? I could draw a triangle, I could draw a square, I could draw a rhombus. I think I'm gonna pick a square. So first, I'm gonna get started by drawing my square. Like that. Go ahead and draw a square on your page too. Now, let's cut the square into equal parts. Raise your hand if we should do 2 equal parts. Raise your hand if we should do 4 equal parts. Raise your hand if we should do 8 equal parts. Whoa, we're gonna do 4 equal parts. Watch how I draw 4 equal parts on this square. I'm gonna draw one line right in the middle, that way, and one line in the middle going up and down. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts. Go ahead and draw that square on your page. Then pause the video and draw another shape made of equal parts in this box. Cool. Now that you did that, we can keep going. You can have a shape that looks something like this, maybe a circle, and maybe you cut it into 2 equal parts, or 4 equal parts, like that. Totally up to you. Let's keep going. If you have the packet, turn the page. If you're working on a piece of paper, go ahead and start in a new area. Cool. Now we are going to circle the shapes that are made of equal parts. Remember that equal parts are parts of a shape that are made of the same size. So we are looking for parts of the same size. Let's do the first couple together. So we're looking at this one, this shape right here, or this shape right here. Raise your hand if you think it's the first shape. Raise your hand if you think it's the second shape. Yeah, I would agree. I think it's this shape right here. How do you know that this shape is made of equal parts and this shape is not made of equal parts? That's right. On this shape right here, we can see that this is one big part and these are 2 small parts. One big part and 2 small parts, those parts are not the same size. So we are going to X that one out. Try the next 2 on your own. Go ahead and go. Cool, let's go over them together. For letter B, do you see 1 and 2 parts of the same size? Is this side of the circle as big as this side of the circle? No way, no way. So we're going to cross that one out. Now let's check. Is this side of the circle the same size as this side of the circle? Yeah. Is this side of the circle the same as this size? This side? Yes. And is this side the same as this side? Is this side the same as this side? Yes, 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 yes. That means we have 4 equal parts, and I'm going to circle that one. Let's go down to the last one. This one seems tricky. I see 1, 2, 3 triangles, and 1, 2, 3 triangles on the second shape also. Let's see. But this triangle is bigger and these 2 are smaller. These look like they're all about the same size. Which one did you pick? Is it the first shape or the second shape? That's right, it's the first shape. How do you know that the second shape is not made of equal parts? How do you know? That's right, because you can see 1 big triangle right here and 2 smaller triangles. That means they can't be equal parts. Now, let's try this next one. It says, let's read the directions together. It says, draw equal parts on each of these shapes. So, it's your turn to draw equal parts on these shapes. You can pause the video now and then do it on your own, and then we can do it together. Okay, let's draw some equal parts on these shapes. This shape has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 equal parts. Whoa. I wonder how I can draw equal parts on this shape. I'm going to try connecting each corner that's across from each other first. So I'll connect that one and that one, that one and that one, that one and that one, that one and that one. Let's see if we have equal parts and how many we have. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 equal parts. Give me a big thumbs up and a big bright face if you got that. Nice job. Let's do the next one together too. So this shape is a rectangle. You're right, this shape is a rectangle. How could we draw equal parts on this shape? How did you do it? Nice. You can draw 1, 2, and 3 equal parts like this. 1, 2, 3. Or you can draw equal parts like this, straight down the middle. And you have 1, 2 equal parts. You can do it however you'd like. Let's keep going. Ooh, there's even 2 more shapes on the bottom there. Go ahead and do those ones on your own. You can cut them into 2, 4, as many equal parts as you'd like. On the next part, this is your independent practice. What you're going to do is for each of these questions, you're going to write a Y if the shape is cut into equal parts and an N for no if the shape is not cut into equal parts. If the shape does have equal parts, you're going to write how many equal parts on the line, on the second line, just like how the first one is done for you. Scholars, this is your independent practice. Work really hard on this one. You got this. And I can't wait to give you a big hug when we get back to school. Bye and have an awesome rest of your day.